It's a massive if.
Yeah, man. Train would be incredible. One map helps out a ton. An extended break maybe helps clear the mind here for Eternal Fire. But they've got to break Spirit's confidence. They have to make him scared again. And it's been a long time since that last happened. Starts by hitting shots. Nothing just yet from XANTARES.
Feels like Jacob really nailed it with that. If Spirit want to win, they will.
Yeah,
was a great
that's
statement.
the Astralis era that they, Astralis confidence that they have right now.
So right now, what they want is this A site. XANTARES trying to maneuver through the smoke to get away from that push.
But they just gives up the site.
Yeah,
you know?
Not ideal, right? Especially with Shiro down here behind XANTARES. He's going to be found out, but he will bring xontix with him. Now concerned about Catwalk is Shiro. Not going to be able to stop that ladder climb up. Wicadia, beautiful tap from the Berettas. And then he wastes no time trying to go beyond default. Madger will be cleaned up off Cat. woxic 1v3 demanded of him. And the P2000's going to catch Magix at least. Now, Bomb clearly exposed to the 2 players remaining here for Spirit. He doesn't have a kit, and his 11 health gets whittled down to 7. It is no chance for woxic, and a pistol round for Spirit. Go for the underpass peak. Too many bodies top middle to keep him comfortable. They'll extinguish the fire.
Look how fast that is, not a single point. Oh, actually.
Wicadia traded. Nicely done here from Donk. He's the one that put out the fire. He's the one that puts down Wicadia. But clearly Eternal Fire aren't going to shy away from, at the very least, keeping woxic on this line. Or, never mind.
It's just that, you know, without the cat and not knowing what's happening at top mid, you can't stay here safely. xontix getting real close to the mouth of Palace at the moment. And there's still no idea because there's no push just yet. jottAAA, I mean, you know what? He could send a few shots through this smoke.
And he will.
All right. And that immediately exposes the game plan. Question is the Spirit going to commit now? Donk's on Cat.
To start to work their way up Con. Jump up, activates Madger. Nicely done, controlling the shots to kill Donk. Nicely done indeed. Kicked off by jottAAA versus xontix on the Palace. And Magix on the recovery doesn't even have the bomb, so we can't get too excited about this one if you're Spirit, but you should if you're Eternal Fire, because we talked about how slow it took them to start each of these maps. In fact, only one of the maps did they ever really get started, the Anubis comeback from 12-4.
Yeah.
So 3 rounds, 2 rounds, and 1 round in the first half of the previous 3 maps to win one.
They're just going to walk right into connector, aren't they?
Wicadia's in the right spot to try to deal with this, but he's just
doesn't
missed
really
the timing.
know. Yeah.
He's just managed to miss timing.
Look
God,
at
they've got this. Wait. Or it gets actually caught out by woxic. Now, you'll think one slipped up, but will you anticipate Donk as the second? It's Wicadia off Catwalk dead, so Donk freed up to go back into the jungle fight. Site player sees him. Nicely done from jottAAA to push out. XANTARES gets a double. And we're starting to see individual levels step up to the level they need to be at if this is ever going to get close.
Now we're talking. I mean, that was looking very tricky. We did still have like a double connector
Specifically.
Okay.
Our big brains did all the maths back on the desk.
Counter-terrorists win.
And when they do that right here, right now, woxic's going to be in the open. Tech9 tries to chase him down, and he holds his ground. So first frag made easy. The smoke goes back up, and we see this immediate scramble come out of the Eternal Fire camp. It's going to be a bit desperate here with pistols, but they will at least drop woxic. XANTARES and jottAAA with vision in sight. Backs turned to them, and this one gets swept away with ease. Never did they leave that A site.
Spotted.
But he's also got support and Donk to climb up on bench. They're going to come clear him. Donk looks for the trade. Catwalk player looking to come deal with that, and things start going well.
One trade from the top of mid, but yeah, the A play gets shut down. They've really been stubborn about trying to get up here. It's good to see Eternal Fire immediately bounce back and deal with the same problems as these previous rounds and make you question Spirit's game plan. Last round they only won because they decided to rush B after losing one player at the top of mid.
Man, if XANTARES had even 5 more health, he defuses that bomb. But Donk softened up in apartments for 57 HP. I'm going to have nightmares about that if Eternal Fire lose this map. And it's close. Good lean into the back of bench. 30 seconds, Spirit approach. Magic's with a ripper of a headshot, but he lets his guard down on the fall down. xontix, good trade frag. It's another B bomb site plant.
Wow, they made this happen versus 2. He didn't really milk the fence play. He could still get cleared afterwards. It's normally a good position for the one and done.
Really?
Going through it?
Really?
Whoa, okay. I mean, he could have been in and out, but smart for woxic.
xontix catches the player in the back. woxic gets in. Catches Shiro, catches xontix, keeps this going.
I test completely, but aim also matters. The Spirit showed us. And now once again, and maybe for the last time, Eternal Fire rely on a pistol.
Huge impact from Shiro, 15 and 4, looking for more. xontix, patient as ever, sits inside a site, looking for a double down. XANTARES on the recovery. A 3v5 is not too much to ask of in a pistol, but now he's got to do it on his own, and his counterpart in Donk wastes no time.
Wow.
Dude, this off of the back of Donk's 18th birthday, back into the server. And it's nice to see a team spirit that didn't just need him to thrive. He is all the way out here in open ground, fighting for every inch, but they will get through with a chance to plant. Until xontix shows up, kills the top mid player, and a snapshot from Shiro that will cost him as fire spreads to his feet. And Eternal Fire, we saw what they could do. The comeback in their back pocket, undeniable. Jungle walkout gonna get caught fully off guard, and Eternal Fire's grand finals doesn't come to a halt just yet.
Yeah, it's possible xontix will just defuse though. You have to leave that possibility open.
Frag, smoke, incendiary. There is no chance in hell he pulls this off.
woxic looked up at Palace a little bit earlier. xontix would have to get the kill.
No.
Let's see if he walks.
No.
Oh my god.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Not even
Wow. It's destiny.
Those MP9s.
Oh, it's 5 MP9s back the other way.
Yeah, with a
They're
few
stealing
grenades.
Eternal Fire strats.
Just taking a couple nades to try to support the top mid push.
Oh, nice.
Beauty of a headshot there from woxic, and you'd think that means they're done for, but god damn Shiro, give him a chance going for the ramp control. Wicadia doubling back. If he's not careful, he could be caught off, and then site control's no guarantee. He'll kill Magix. Donks gets the trade frag. It's only a third of Donk's health dealt with, and he's onto the AK, and I love that he quickly repositions. Now Shiro is non-existent, but do you need him? Because you've got Donk going tit for tat with those peeks into the A site. And Shiro far removed from this situation, very little to lose barring Kevlar and an SMG. And he will, so free gift for the road. That is 2 down, 6 to go.
Okay. One at a time. From Donk.
Is it him again? Pistols serve up a distraction, players start to run in, it's a free first frag. Donk locking horns with the apartments players down. jottAAA gonna make sure that all is good. It's a xontix USP kill, things get a little wild, but from here on out, B bomb site belongs to Eternal Fire. That's 3 down, 5 to go.
Okay. I'm listening. I'm learning.
Maybe close your eyes for this one. Poor woxic. Also, you're just giving an op over to Shiro. He would love to keep this. You know, we're talking about just Donk having a chance in this round with that solo AK. XANTARES looking like he wants to get the party going, and xontix will give him that. You know, serving up a bit of a fight towards the connector player, just get xontix to engage on catwalk. Compromise B site, maybe, but Eternal Fire gonna take their sweet time with this. You got nowhere else to be. Nice. woxic finding the timing of Donk's movements in through the window. That's gonna send Shiro over towards the B site, though. They're putting the right pieces that are left, at least, in the right positions.
Shiro's a little early, but right now, jottAAA has to make presence because there's so much so many players on the other side of the map. Like, yeah, now the CTs, surely they think about respecting this, right? But the jump spots here, don't commit now. Eternal Fire, there's 2 players here. You still have time to go back.
Yeah. Major knows better. Wicadia left to just deal with at least this one confirmed CT. Shiro's position still unbeknownst to Eternal Fire, but they'll rock that bomb back into the A sites. And that comes off the back of a XANTARES move out middle where, you know, zontAAA looks to get a bit frisky.
And a quality find out of woxic.
Yes, sir.
That cat rotation.
Clipping Donk's wings as he tried to crawl around through window with Shiro. Both those players looking to get over to this B site. And it just doesn't happen. Screw the costs. Try to bottom out the money. This was the full buy of Team Spirit. Obviously, it had some limitations. We saw that with SMGs, but keep them as non-lethal as possible. They've also got a good head on their shoulders in Chopper, so what's the move, right? With enough utility, you'd think they try to make something happen. zontAAA has been found out.
They're talking about retaking mid.
Nice flash. They swing.
Oh, it works.
Yes, sir.
And there's no one else here. They were just peeling back. Major, he might take some kind of risky move, hoping there's a stack happening.
Oh, Chopper found, looking foolish there in the hands of jottAAA. 5-7 for Shiro. He's locking horns elsewhere. Dogs found his deagle. That response back into the palace is causing problems. zontAAA, the AK picked up.
Oh, not like this.
They made their moves into middle.
Wait, woxic. Oh, he's last alive.
It was 4 down and 4 to go. And the Tech-9 taps away with an op on his back. He gets a second with just the sidearm. It was his clutch that kept them in Anubis. Can it keep them in the grand finals? I think not. Team Spirit on Mirage. Plenty of map and match points to finish, but 2025 will begin where 2024 finished. Team Spirit.